Good morning, friends. It's Miss Pam. I sure miss you and look forward to seeing you again soon. Some of you will hopefully join us on Zoom next week. I hope everybody can. We'll let you know the first of the week what day we're going to Zoom, okay? And what time. So I hope everybody's getting ready for kindergarten. Because today's book is about kindergarten and going to kindergarten. So let's take a look. It's called Look Out Kindergarten. This is the title. Here I Come. And down here at the very bottom of the book is Nancy Carlson. So what do we think Nancy Carlson did? She wrote the words, and because there's only one name on this cover, she also did the picture. So she was the illustrator in the story. I want you to also take a look at the cover. Do we think this book is nonfiction or fiction? Nonfiction is a true factual story. A fiction story is something someone made up. So we're going to take a look right here at the cover, and we see that this little mouse is wearing clothes, first of all. Back here in the back, it looks like maybe a kitty cat sitting at a desk or a table. So I think this book is fiction, don't you? All right, one other thing. Down here at the bottom, it's got that circle on there that says Dolly Parton's Imagination Library. So some of you may actually have this book at home. If you do, I'd like for you to follow along with me as I read. All right, look out, kindergarten. Here I come. Wake up, dear, said Henry's mom. It's the first day of kindergarten. Oh boy, let's go, said Henry. He had been getting ready for this day all year. Not so fast, said Mom. First you need to wash up and get dressed. So, how do we think Henry feels about kindergarten? I think, look at him. He's jumping on the bed. I think he is excited. So Henry brushed his teeth the way that his dentist had showed him and washed behind his ears. Then he buttoned his shirt and snapped his jeans and almost tied his shoes. That's something else you guys can be working on this summer, is learning to tie. There were only a couple of you that actually knew how. So that'll be something good you can work on this summer before you go to kindergarten. Learn how to tie your shoes. Okay. I'm ready for kindergarten, said Henry. Not so fast, said his mom. First you need a good breakfast. So Henry ate 3 pancakes and a bowl of fruit and drank a big glass of milk. Now I'm ready to go, said Henry. Not so fast, said Mom. You still need to pack up your supplies. So Henry packed pencils, scissors, crayons, paper, glue, an apple, and what do you think he needs an apple for at school? Maybe we'll find out. A photo of his mom and dad, in case he got lonely. You remember our family wall in home living? Just like that. Now I'm ready, said Henry. Sorry, there's a glare on this book, it seems like, from my light, probably. All right, so now he's ready. What do you think we'll do first? Asked Henry. Do you think we'll paint? Sure you will, said his mom, just like at home. Good, said Henry. What else will we do? He's remembering painting at home. Do you think you'll get to paint at school? You'll probably learn your ABCs, said his mom. Hey, I already know the letters in my name, said Henry. What will we do after that? we need to know our letters for kindergarten. And look, he's writing his name. We need to know how to write our name for kindergarten. You'll sing songs and play games. And you might practice counting, said his mom. 1, 2, 3 flowers, said Henry. I can count to 10 because we practice counting with buttons. What comes next? All right, a lot of you can count way past 10, right? But we need to be able to count, and we need to recognize those numbers there. You'll make fun things and arts and crafts, and you'll read stories. But I can't read, said Henry. That's okay, said Mom. You'll start by listening. Reading comes later. And some of you have probably already learned most of your sight words, so you can pick out words that you recognize in a story. Here we are, said Henry's mom. It's so big, said Henry. What if I get lost? Remember, we found your room and your cubby at kindergarten roundup, said his mom, but you can always ask a teacher for help. So it seems like that he probably went to a kindergarten orientation or something so that he could see his classroom and he saw where everything was. And I'm sure that you are going to get the same opportunity. Some of you came to Kindergarten Rocks, and with that, you got to go down the hall, the kindergarten hall, and look at the classrooms. When Henry got to his room and saw lots of new faces, he said, I want to go home. Uh-oh. How is Henry feeling? He sees all these strangers, and now he's not so excited anymore, is he? He's sad. Why don't you come in and look around, said his teacher, Miss Bradley. So Henry looked around. He saw the art corner. He saw letters and numbers that he knew. So here's his teacher. And he's looking around the classroom and he sees some things that he already knows. He saw a bookcase full of books and he met a new friend to play with. Well, what do you think? Asked Henry's mom. I think I might stay for a while, Mom, said Henry. So he made a new friend, and so will you. And you may have some of your friends from pre-K in your classroom as well. Because kindergarten is going to be fun. How do we think Henry feels now? No more tears, right? Looks like he's really having a lot of fun. Awesome. All right, so very quickly, the characters in the story. Can you think of who they were? First, we had Henry and Henry's mom. We also saw maybe Dad, and I think he had like a little sister, but they didn't have any dialogue in the book. They weren't talking to Henry. So we will just say two of the main characters were Henry and his mom. Later on in the story, we also were introduced to his teacher, Miss Bradley. So that's some of the characters. Next, well, let's see. First, he was excited for school, right? He was really excited. Next, when he got to school, he was scared, maybe a little scared like you were on your first day of pre-K. Then, at the end, he was so excited again. He had made friends. He had found things to do. He was really ready for kindergarten, and you will be too, okay? So the setting in the story was, first of all, remember he woke up in his home, in his room, in his bed. So, and then he had breakfast in the kitchen. Then on the way to school, they walked down, I guess down a sidewalk or something to get to school. It looked like they were walking. And then of course the classroom was part of the setting. So you could use either one of those settings depending on what you were trying to pull out of the story. Maybe drawing a picture, okay? And last, we do first, next, and then. He was sad. First, he was happy. I'm sorry. Next, he was sad. And then at the end, he was very excited and happy again. So I know you're going to be that way as well. You're going to have some days that, or the first day or so, you're going to be a little bit, not maybe scared, but a little bit shy and kind of uncertain because it's new and different. It's not pre-K anymore. But you're going to love kindergarten, and I can't wait to hear all about it. Hope you guys are great. Bye.